Good morning friends, I am Rashmi Singh. Welcome to our Aadhaar ICS YouTube channel. Today we are going to cover 101 important points for your coming BPSC PT exams, which will include all the national issues, international issues, economic sections, science and tech sections, important summits, sports, games, the awards, books and authors, the important GI tags, whichever the important topics will be discussed here. These all are important for your 69 BPSC PT exam. So let's start with national issues. The first point is the National Green Tribunal NGT has imposed a fine of rupees 10 crore on Kerala government for failing to protect Ramsar site. So the NGT, the National Green Tribunal, has imposed a fine of rupees 10 crore on Kerala government for failing to protect Ramsar site. So the NGT has imposed a fine, how much? 10 crore on Kerala government for failing to protect the Ramsar site. Means the Ramsar site has not been protected. That's why NGT has imposed a fine of rupees 10 crore on Kerala government. So this is very important for your PT exams. Next point, PM Modi has launched the 6G vision document in New Delhi. Remember, it's 6G document in New Delhi. The target is to start 6G services in India by the year 2030. Means by the end of year 2030, we will get 6G services in your mobile. So PM Modi has launched the 6G vision document in New Delhi, and this target is to start 6G services in India by the year 2030. Okay. We are covering now the national issues. Later we will cover the international issues, science and tech, economic section, awards, sports, GI tags, and the summits which are held in the year 2022 and 23. We will cover all these sections because all these sections are important for your PT exams, because there is a chances of at least 30 to 35 question out of 150 question. In BPSC PT, there are 30 to 35 question from current affairs sections. In other state PCs also, such as in MBPSC or in Rajasthan PSC, Uttarakhand PSC, in all the PSC exams you are getting questions from 30 to 35 question from your current section. So you have to read this portion very carefully. Not only read this, you have to recall these points again and again by revising your current affairs section. Whether you are going to revise it from textbook or the current affair magazine, or you will see the videos. So whatever medium you are approaching, approach it properly. Okay. So next point is the B20 summit. The B20 summit was held in Gangtok, Sikkim under G20 chairmanship of India. So it was held in Gangtok, Sikkim under G20 chairmanship of India. Okay. Next point is from Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand government has approved 10% horizontal reservation for statehood activities in the state government job. So Uttarakhand government approves how much? 10% horizontal reservation for statehood activists in the state of government jobs. So the Uttarakhand government will provide 10% reservation for those who have participated in state movement in their government job. Okay. Next point, Union Road and Transport Minister Nitin Gadkari unveiled the first methanol run buses in Bengaluru. So Union Minister Nitin Gadkari unveiled the first methanol run buses in Bengaluru. So this is very important. It's about the methanol run buses. So it was started in Bengaluru. Next, Tamil Nadu's 18th wildlife sanctuary, Tanthai Periyar Wildlife Sanctuary, will be set up in Erode district. So it is Tamil Nadu's 18th wildlife sanctuary, Tanthai Periyar Wildlife Sanctuary, which will be set up in Erode district. Okay. Next point, PM Modi inaugurated world's longest railway platform of 1.5 kilometer. How much? It's 1.5 kilometer at Sri Siddharodda railway station in Hubli, Karnataka. So it's 1.5 kilometer of railway station. Its name is Siddharodda railway station in Hubli, that is in Karnataka. So it was inaugurated by Mr. Modi. It is world's longest railway platform. Remember, this is very important. This is world's longest railway platform. What is the length of this? Its length is 1.5 kilometer. Next point, Indian Air Force selected Group Captain Saliza Dhami, the first IAF woman officer to command missile squadron in western sector of facing Pakistan. The Indian Air Force selected the group captain, and the captain name is Sazila Dhami, the first IAF woman chief officer to command a missile squadron in the west sector of facing Pakistan. Okay, so you have to remember her name is Saliza Dhami, the first woman officer, the first IAF woman officer to command a missile squadron in western sector facing Pakistan. Next point, the Savlin India company has approved former cricketer Sachin Tendulkar as the world's first hand ambassador for its Swachh India mission. So who has appointed? Savlon India company has appointed former cricketer Sachin Tendulkar as the world's first hand ambassador for its Swachh India mission. Remember, it's the Savlon company appointed the former cricketer Sachin Tendulkar as the world's first hand ambassador for its Swachh India mission. Next point, Union Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports Anurag Singh Thakur launched the US Utsav at the rate of 2047 from IIT Ropar in Punjab. So Union Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports Anurag Singh Thakur launched US Utsav India at 2047 from IIT Ropar, Punjab. Next point, Bombay Stock Exchange BSE and UN Women India have launched Fine Empowerment Program to empower women towards financial literacy. So who has launched this program? Bombay Stock Exchange and UN Women India have launched Fine Empower Program to empower women towards financial literacy. So it's about financial literacy of women. It was launched by the Bombay Stock Exchange BSE and UN Women India. Next point, the world's first 200-meter long bamboo crash barrier has been installed on a highway connecting Chandrapur and Yavatmal districts in Maharashtra named Bahubali. Okay, its world's first 200-meter bamboo crash barrier has been installed on a highway connecting Chandrapura and Yavatmal district in Maharashtra named Bahubali. You have to remember, it's the world first 200-meter long. So it's 200-meter long bamboo crash barrier. It's bamboo crash barrier and has been installed on a highway connecting Chandrapur and Yavatmal district in Maharashtra named Bahubali. Next, Uttar Pradesh government has announced a waiver of road tax and registration fee in the state for buyers of electric vehicles. So Uttar Pradesh government has announced a waiver of road tax and registration fee in the state of buyers of electric vehicles. So it was a waiver of road tax and registration fee in the state of buyers of electric vehicles. Those who will purchase electric vehicles, they will get a waiver of road tax and registration fee. Next point, a 5-judge constitutional bench of Supreme Court ruled the Chief Election Commissioner and Election Commissioner should be appointed by the President on the advice of the committee. The committee will consist of Prime Minister and the Leader of Opposition in the Lok Sabha and the Chief Justice of India. So a 5-day constitutional bench of Supreme Court ruled that Chief Election Commissioner and Election Commissioner should be appointed by the President on the advice of a committee. So this was taken a decision that the Chief Election Commissioner and the Election Commissioner should be appointed by the President on the advice of a committee, and the committee will consist of who will be member of the committee. The committee will consist of Prime Minister, the Leader of Opposition in Lok Sabha, and the Chief Justice of India. Okay. Coming to the next point, Hekani Jakhalu of the Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party became the first woman to be in Nagaland State Assembly election. So Hekani Jakhalu of the Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party became the first woman to be in Nagaland State Assembly election. So remember, its Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party became the first woman to be in the Nagaland State Assembly election. What is her name? Hekani Jakhalu. Okay. Coming to the next point is from Rajasthan. Rajasthan government has recently approved the establishment of India's first behavior laboratory in Jaipur. So Rajasthan government has recently approved the establishment of India's first behavioral laboratory in Jaipur. Next point is from Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan announced that two Australian universities, Wollongong and Deakin, will soon set up campuses in Gujarat Gift City. Means in Gujarat, two Australian university will be set up, and their name will be Wollongong and Deakin. So who has decided this? Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan announced that two universities, that is Wollongong and Deakin, will soon set up campuses in Gujarat Gift City. Next point, National Dairy Research Institute Karnal for the first time in India has prepared a cloned calf of Gir indigenous breed of cow whose name is Ganga. Cow can produce 15 liters of milk per day. So the National Dairy Institute of Karnal, the National Dairy Institute is in Karnal, for the first time in India has prepared a cloned calf of Gir indigenous breed of cow whose name is Ganga. The name of the cow is Ganga, and this cow can produce 15 liters of milk per day. Next point, the first solar powered tourist ship named Surya Mansu has been launched in Kerala. Its capacity is to carry up to 100 passengers. So the capacity is to carry 100 passengers, and this is first solar powered tourist ship named Surya Mansu, launched in Kerala. Next point, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the first inaugurated the first aims of Northeast India and Guwahati, Assam. Along with this, he also laid the foundation stone of various projects there. So Guwahati got their first aims. The Northeast, exactly the Northeast get their first aims in Guwahati, Assam. Along with this, he also laid the foundation stone of various projects there. So who has laid the foundation? Mr. Modi has laid the foundation of aims of first Northeast aims in Guwahati, Assam. Coming to the next point, Kerala has become the first state to come out with a water budget to deal with the summer water crisis. This will give an idea of water consumption data based on the area and population of water availability in the state. So Kerala has become the first state to come out with water budget. So which state has a water budget now? Kerala has become the first state to come out with a water budget to deal with summer water crisis. This will give an idea of water consumption data based on the area population of water availability in the state. Coming to the next point, the Uttar Pradesh government has set up a target of converting vehicles used in all government departments to electric vehicle by 2030. Means by the end of year 2030, UP has set a target of converting vehicles used in all the government departments to electric vehicles. Means all the government vehicles will be converted into electric vehicles by the year 2030. This will be the first state in the country to do so. So UP will become the first ever state in UP will become the first ever state in doing this type of activities. Means all the vehicle will be converted into electric vehicle by the year 2030. Next, the Election Commission has introduced vote from home for the first time in Karnataka Assembly election. So this was for the first time that the people can vote from home for the first time in Karnataka Assembly election. Under this, people who cannot go to polling station due to disability or they are old can vote from home. Those who cannot go to the polling station, they can vote through their home only, and those who are disabled or the old person can vote from their home only. So this was introduced for the first time in Karnataka Assembly, vote from home. Next point, the Reliance General Insurance has become the first insurance company to accept the Reserve Bank India's central bank digital currency. Reliance General has partnered with Yes Bank for premium payment in e-rupee. So General Insurance. Reliance General Insurance has become the first insurance company to accept the Reserve Bank India's central bank digital currency. So they will accept the Reserve Bank India's central digital currency, and Reliance General has partnered with Yes Bank for premium payment in e-rupees. So Reliance General has participated with Yes Bank for premium payment in e-rupee. Next point from Himachal Pradesh. Himachal Pradesh has become the first state in the country to prepare DNA database for unidentified dead bodies. The database will make it easier to identify the dead body by their families. So it was started for the first time by Himachal Pradesh government that the country to prepare DNA database for unidentified dead bodies. This database will make easier to identify the dead body by their families. Next, Union Civil Aviation Minister Jyotirao Sindhya set a target to make 221 airports in the country carbon neutral by the year 2025 during the EU-India Aviation Summit. So, by the year 2025, there will be 121 airports in the country which are carbon neutral. The Union Civil Aviation Minister has set a target to make 121 airports in the country which will be carbon neutral by the year 2025 during the EU-India Aviation Summit. Next point, President Draupadi Murmu inaugurated Rashtrapati Niwas and Tulip Garden at Masobra in Simla, Himachal Pradesh. So Draupadi Murmu inaugurated Rashtrapati Niwas and Tulip Garden at Masobra, Shimla in Himachal Pradesh. Next point, Madhya Pradesh government decided to include transgender in other backward classes category. Means the transgender will be included in OBC category in MP. After this, transgender will be able to get the benefits of reservation in the state government job. After this, they will get the benefit in their state government job. So all the transgender will be in a category of OBC category. Next, the world's Asian King Vulture Conservation and Breeding Center has been established in Maharajganj in Uttar Pradesh. Its purpose is to preserve the endangered species of vultures. So it is World's Asian King Vulture Conservation Breeding Center has been established in Maharajganj, Uttar Pradesh. So it was World's Asian King Vulture Conservation. Remember, Vulture Conservation and Breeding Center has been established in Maharajganj in Uttar Pradesh. Its purpose is to preserve the endangered species of vultures. Next point. Recently, India has been elected a member of United Nations Statistical Body for a period of 5 years from 1st January 2024. It is the decision-making body for international statistical activities. So, India has been elected as a member of United Nations Statistical Body for a 5-year term from 1st January 2024. It is the decision-making body for international statistical activities. Next point from, to boost the trade between India and Bangladesh, Union Minister Nityanand Rai inaugurated Dawki land port in Meghalaya's Jantia Hills. So, airport has been started by Union Home Minister Nityanand Rai at Meghalaya's Jantia Hill. So, to boost the trade relation between India and Bangladesh, it's for the Indian and Bangladesh trade relation. The Dawki land port in Meghalaya, Jantia Hills, it was inaugurated. Next, Union Minister for Ports, Shipping and Waterways, Sarbanand Sonowal launched the Harit Sagar to achieve the goal of zero carbon emission. Its objective is to promote the ecosystem in the development and operation ports. The Union Minister of Ports and Shipping Waterways, Sarbanand Sonowal launched the Harit Sagar to achieve the goal of zero carbon emission. Its objective is to promote the ecosystem in the development and operation of ports. Next point is from Telangana. Telangana government has launched a new policy called State Robotic Framework. Its aim is to establish the state as a leader in the field of robotics in India. The Telangana government has launched a new policy called State Robotic Framework. Its aim is to establish the state as a leader in the field of robotics in India. Okay. Next point is from MIT. World Peace University has built Asia's first Subesha Research Lab in Pune. Its aim is to provide training to personnel for the petroleum and gas industry. The World Peace University (MIT) is in Pune. It is for World Peace University has built Asia's first subsea research lab in Pune. It's Asia's first subsea research lab in Pune. Its aim is to provide training the personnel for the petroleum and gas industry. So this is Asia's first subsea research lab in Pune. Next point. Bhopal, the capital of Madhya Pradesh, has become the first city in India to adopt the localization of sustainable development goals. A voluntary local review process has been implemented in Bhopal to check the progress on SDG. So, Bhopal became the first city in India to adopt the localization of sustainable development goals. A voluntary local review process has been implemented in Bhopal to check the progress on SDG. Next point is from UP. UP government has announced to build a theme park, Ramland, which will be like Disneyland. So it is a Ramland. Uttar Pradesh government has announced to build a theme park which is named as Ramland and which will be based on Disneyland. So it will be look like Disneyland, but the theme is Ramland. UP has become the first state in India to make digital health cards for children under school health program. Under this, the health reports of the children can be downloaded online. So this has been done by UP government for the first time in India to make digital health card for the children under the school health program. Under this, the health reports of the children will be downloaded online. Next point. Recently, the Punjab has become the first state in India to implement the right to walk. Its objective is to reduce the number of pedestrian and cyclist death. So this is done for the first time in Punjab state to implement right to walk. Right to walk. Its objective is to reduce the number of pedestrian and cyclist death. Next point is from Patna Municipal Corporation has become the first municipal corporation in India to use central bank digital currency CBDC, central bank digital currency. Now the whole process of payment will be done through digital currency. So the Patna Municipal Corporation has become the first municipal corporation in India to use central bank digital currency. So this is important for your BPSC exam because this municipal corporation means Patna Municipal Corporation became the first municipal corporation in India to use the central bank digital currency. Next point. India EU Connectivity Summit was organized in Meghalaya. Its objective is to increase the connectivity with the northeastern states of India and neighboring countries. Next, Haryana Chief Minister Manohar Lal Khattar announced a monthly pension of Rs 10,000 to Padma awarded of the state. How much? 10,000 will be awarded those who have won the Padma award, means Padma Shri or Padma Bhushan award. So Haryana government Manohar Lal Khattar announced a monthly pension of Rs 10,000 to Padma awardee of the state. Next, the country's first CNG powered toy train has been launched in Udaipur, Rajasthan. This train has been named as Maharana Pratap Express train. So it is country's first CNG powered toy train. Remember, it is country's first CNG powered toy train has been launched in Udaipur in Rajasthan, and this train has been named as Maharana Pratap Express train. Next point. West Bengal government has launched a buses with air purifiers to reduce the pollution in Kolkata. This system installed in bus has been named as Shuddha Vayu. So this has been adopted in West Bengal in Kolkata to purify the air pollution in Kolkata, and this is installed in bus and it is named as Shuddh Vayu. Next point, the world's first 3D printed Hindu temple will be built by Apsuja Infratech company in Telangana. So it is world's first 3D printed Hindu temple. World first 3D Hindu temple will be built by Apsaju Infratech company in Telangana. Next point, India's first carbon neutral village is being developed at Bhiwandi in Thane district of Maharashtra. So it is first carbon neutral village. Remember, it is first carbon neutral village. It is first India's first carbon neutral village being developed at Bhiwandi in Thane district of Maharashtra. So this covers your national issues. Now we will cover the international issues. International Defense Minister Rajnath Singh visited Maldives and laid the foundation stone of Coast Guard Harbour, Ekatha Harbour. So, Defense Minister Rajnath Singh visited Maldives and there he laid the foundation stone of Coast Guard Harbour, which is known as Ekatha Harbour. Next point. Recently, child great-grandfather tree, which is 5,000-year-old, was declared as world's oldest tree in the world. So this tree is regarded as world's oldest tree in the world. And what is the how much old is 5,000-year-old? So child's greatest grandfather tree, which is 5,000-year-old, was declared as world's oldest tree in the world. Australia has launched the name of Harris Park, Sydney, to Little India as a symbol of friendship between the two nations and recognize the diaspora immense contribution. So Australia has named the Harris Park in Sydney to Little India as the symbol of friendship between the two nations and to recognize the diaspora immense contribution. So you have to remember the name. What is the name? Its name is Little India. And Australia has changed the name of Harris Park. There is a park which is named as Harris Park, and its name has been changed to Little India as a symbol of friendship between the two nations and recognize the diaspora immense contribution. Next point, the Liberation War Gallery was inaugurated at Indian Culture Center in Dhaka, the capital of Bangladesh. It depicts the freedom fighters who died in 1971 war. So it is known as Liberation War Gallery and was inaugurated by Indian Culture Center in Dhaka as the capital of Bangladesh, and it depicts the freedom fighters who died in 1971 war. Next point, we are covering the international issues. National issues has been covered, and we are now dealing the international issues which are important for your coming exam, and there will be 101 important points for your 69 BPSC PT. Air Defender 2023 is being organized in Germany to respond the attack on NATO member countries. 10,000 participants and 250 aircraft from 25 countries will take part in it. So Air Defender 2023 is being organized in Germany to respond the attack on NATO member countries. How much participant? 10,000 participated and 250 aircraft from 25 countries will take part in it. Recently, United Nations General Assembly, 5 non-permanent member countries, Algeria, Guyana, Sierra Leone, Slovenia, and the Republic of Korea, have been elected for a term of 2 years, and these countries will assume their membership from 1st January 2024. So, United Nations General Assembly, 5 members. Which are the 5 member countries? Algeria, Guyana, Sierra Leone, Slovenia, and the Republic of Korea have been elected for a term of how much? 2 years, and these countries will assume their membership from 2024, 1st January 2024. For the first time, Hindu-American Summit was organized in America. So it was for the first time Hindu-American Summit was organized in America, and its purpose is to bring Hindus community issues to the attention of lawmakers. So it was for the first time and it was organized in America. Next, America has announced to rejoin UNESCO. It has legally withdrawn in 2017. Sorry, 2017. It has legally withdrawn. Means now America again joined the UNESCO, and in 2017 he has legally withdrawn from there. Now we will cover the economic issue, and before that there is an announcement for those student who has applied for their JSSC एग्जाम। तो जिन लोगों ने JSSC CGL का फॉर्म भरा उनके लिए, और जिनका लैंग्वेज पेपर 2 है उनके लिए संस्कृत का क्लास जो है लैंग्वेज पेपर 2 का जो डिस्क्रिप्टिव में वो स्टार्ट हो चुका है, और इसमें 9 to 10 क्लासेस हो चुके हैं। तो जिन लोगों को डिटेल में संस्कृत पढ़ना था, मीन्स कि जिसमें ग्रामर है, संस्कृत साहित्य का इतिहास है, वैदिक साहित्य है, वो सारे डिटेल जिनको पढ़ने थे उन लोगों के लिए क्लास स्टार्ट हो चुका है। तो आप लोग वो सारे वीडियोस देख सकते हैं प्लेलिस्ट पे जाके, उसमें एटलीस्ट 10 to 12 क्लासेस हो चुके हैं, तो आप वो देख सकते हैं। उसमें आपका मैक्सिमम जो फर्स्ट सेकेंड चैप्टर तो कंप्लीट हो चुका है, थर्ड चैप्टर तक कंप्लीट हो चुका है, अब शायद वेदांग चल रहा है, तो उसमें जितने भी क्लासेस हो चुके हैं और जिन लोगों ने अभी तक नहीं किया है तो आप वो क्लास आप रिपीट कर सकते हैं। मतलब वीडियोस में जाके क्लिक करके आप पुराने वीडियोस देख सकते हैं। और प्लस जो टेस्ट 25 सीरीज चल रहा था, मीन्स कोई मॉडल सेट उसमें दिए हुए थे और हर मॉडल सेट में 40 क्वेश्चंस था, तो ऐसे 25 सेट्स बने हुए हैं जिसमें कि आपका पूरा सिलेबस कवर हो रहा है। तो आप वो सब सेट्स देखकर अपना रिवीजन कर सकते हैं लैंग्वेज पेपर 2 के लिए। उसमें मैक्सिमम सिलेबस को कवर किया गया है, जिसमें कि आपका ग्रामर पोर्शन हो या फर्स्ट स्टार्टिंग के जो पहले 4 चैप्टर है वो हुआ, साहित्य चैप्टर है जैसे कि अभिज्ञान शकुंतलम, मेघदूतम, शिशुपाल वधम, वो शिवराज उद्यम, ये सारा से बहुत सारा इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन कराया जा चुका है। तो आप वो एटलीस्ट उसमें 25 सेट है, एक सेट में 40 क्वेश्चन है, तो कितने क्वेश्चन हो गए 1000 क्वेश्चन। तो आपका 1000 क्वेश्चन का रिविजन वहां से हो सकता है। अगर आप सीरियसली देख रहे हैं और रिवाइज कर रहे हैं तो आपका 1000 क्वेश्चन तो ऐसे ही वहां से कवर हो जाएगा। तो आप वो देखकर अपना संस्कृत का सिलेबस कवर कर सकते हैं। और इसके साथ साथ पेपर 3 के लिए, तो पेपर 3 आपका तभी इवैल्यूएट होगा जब आप अपने लैंग्वेज पेपर 2 में, आपका जो भी लैंग्वेज पेपर 2 है उसमें 30% स्कोर करेंगे। तो वो स्कोर अगर आप अच्छा करते हैं तो आपका पेपर 3 में भी आपको अच्छा करना चाहिए। तो उसके लिए 25 प्रैक्टिस सेट्स दिए हुए हैं, आप वो प्रैक्टिस सेट देख सकते हैं, जिसमें कि 150 क्वेश्चन का सेट है, जिसमें आपका जीएस, साइंस, कंप्यूटर साइंस, मैथ्स, रीजनिंग, झारखंड स्पेशल, ये सारा कवर किया हुआ। तो आप वो सारे वीडियोस देखिए, अपना रिवीजन कंटिन्यू कर सकते हैं। इसके साथ साथ झारखंड करंट का भी कंप्लीट करा दिया गया है, उसमें आपके झारखंड के जितने भी करंट अफेयर सेशन है वो सारा कवर हो चुका है, इंक्लूडिंग बजट एंड फॉरेस्ट रिपोर्ट, वो सारा कवर्ड है। आप वीडियोस को रेगुलरली देखिए और उसको रिवाइज कीजिए। और those who have not subscribed the channel yet, please do subscribe the channel yet to enjoy our videos and classes. और जिन लोगों को कोई प्रॉब्लम है आप वहां कमेंट करके पूछ सकते हैं। अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छा लग रहा है तो आप लाइक कर सकते हैं। नेक्स्ट है आपका इकोनॉमिक इश्यूज। इकोनॉमिक सेक्टर में आपको क्या क्या कंप्लीट करना है। द रिजर्व बैंक ऑफ इंडिया हैज लॉन्च्ड अंतर्दृष्टि डैशबोर्ड टू मॉनिटर द प्रोग्रेस ऑफ फाइनेंशियल इंक्लूजन। तो हु हैज डन दिस? आरबीआई हैज लॉन्च्ड अंतर्दृष्टि डैशबोर्ड टू मॉनिटर द प्रोग्रेस ऑफ फाइनेंशियल इंक्लूजन। नेक्स्ट, the National Statistical Office (NSO) has confirmed a remarkable growth of 6.1% in Indian economy in first quarter of year 2022-23. NSO has confirmed renewable growth of 6.1%. How much? 6.1% in Indian economy in the first quarter of the year 22-23. So this is very important. Now we will go through the important festivals which are celebrated in the last year or 2022-23. The first is Raja Krisi Mahotsav. It was celebrated on Orissa. Next, first tribal sports festival, Bhubaneswar. Bihan Mela by Khon tribe, Odisha. Monlam Chenmo festival. It was celebrated in Ladakh. Mata Kheer Bhavani Fair, Jammu Kashmir. नेक्स्ट वी विल गो थ्रू द बुक्स एंड ऑथर्स। और जिन लोगों का बिहार करंट जो आप पढ़ रहे हैं उनके लिए भी मैक्सिमम 5 to 6 वीडियोस आ चुके हैं। उसमें आपका बिहार का जितना भी करंट अफेयर्स है सारा इंक्लूडेड है, वो कवर्ड हो चुका है। और साथ साथ एमसीक्यू क्वेश्चन फॉर्मेट भी स्टार्ट होने वाला है। तो जो आप बिहार करंट देख रहे हैं, मतलब जो नहीं देख रहे हैं वो आप बिहार करंट यहाँ से देख सकते हैं और अपना सारा रिविजन कंक्लूड कर सकते हैं। तो ये तो नेशनल और इंटरनेशनल करंट अफेयर चल रहा है, उसमें हम लोग हिंदी मीडियम में बिहार करंट अफेयर स्टार्ट किए, जो आपके लिए बेनिफिशियल होगा। तो आप प्लीज वॉच द कंप्लीट वीडियो एंड ट्राई टू सेंड शेयर द लिंक विद द अदर स्टडी ग्रुप ऑल्सो। ओके, नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज बुक्स एंड ऑथर्स। फर्स्ट बुक इज Ajay to Yogi Adityanath, written by Shantanu Gupta. Next, Nalanda. This book is very important for your BPSC, written by Abhay Kumar. Next, Collective Spirit, Concrete Action, written by Sasi Sekhar Vempati. Next, Made in India, 75 Years of Business and Enterprises, by Amitabh Kant. My Life as Comrade, written by K.K. Salja. The Indian Metropolis, next book written by Firoz Varun Gandhi. Next we will go through the military exercises. These questions are important because as you see the previous year's question of BPSC, you will find this type of question. First is Eco-Berrin 2023. Venue, Chaubatia, Uttarakhand. Country participated India and Maldives. Next, AIME 2023, venue Singapore, South China Sea. Country participated India and Asian countries. Next, Samudra Shakti 2023, venue Indonesia and country participated India and Indonesia. So, these military exercises are very important for your exam. Please revise it before your exams. Next, important days and their themes. The first day is No Tobacco Day. That is, it is celebrated on 31st May 2023. And what is the theme of this day is Grow Food, No Tobacco. Next, World Environment Day, 5th June 2023. And theme of the day is Solution to Plastic Pollution. Next, World Blood Donation Day, celebrated on 14th June 2023. Theme, Give Blood, Give Plasma, Give Life, Share Often. What is the theme this? Give Blood, Give Plasma, Share Life, Share Often. Next, International Yoga Day, 21st June 2023. What is the theme of this day? Yoga for Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam. Next, conferences. The first conference is G7 Summit. It was held on Hiroshima, Japan. Quad Leader Summit, very important. Quad Leader Summit 2023, Hiroshima, Japan. Next, Indian Ocean Conference 2023. It was held on Dhaka, Bangladesh. International Labour Conference 2023, Geneva, Switzerland. Now we will go through the scheme. CM Learn and Earn scheme, launched by MP government to train the unemployed youth in the state in 700 different works in various fields and to provide them employment opportunities. So this was started by MP government to train the unemployed youth in state in 700 different works in various fields and provide them employment opportunities. Next, Lok Malani scheme, launched by government of Punjab to enhance the public relationship and provide forum for redressal of grievances of the people of the state. So it was launched by Punjab government to enhance the public relation and provide forum for redressal grievances of the people of the state. Next, Mukhyamantri Shramik Kalyan Prakalp scheme, launched by the government of Tripura, providing social security to 7,000 tea garden workers of the state. तो इट इज चा कर्मी कल्याण, मतलब जो चाय बनाते हैं. मुख्यमंत्री चा कर्मी कल्याण प्रकल्प scheme, launched by the government of Tripura for providing social security to 7,000 tea garden workers of the state. Next, we will cover the important web portals. The first web portal is Sanchar Sathi portal, launched by Union Communication Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw to provide the necessary services to track the lost mobile and to make people aware. It is a necessary service to track the lost mobile and to make people aware. So what is the portal name? It is Sanchar Sathi portal. Next, HIM data portal, launched by government of Himachal Pradesh to integrate the data for all the organization for delivery of welfare schemes and to better services to the public. Next, Initiatives. The first initiative is 75/25 initiative, launched by the Union Ministry of Health by the year 2025 to check the health of 7.5 crore people suffering from high BP and diabetes. So what is its name? 7/25. So it was launched by Union Ministry of Health by the year 2025 to check the health of 7.5 crore people suffering from high BP and diabetes. Next, Sagar Parikrama Initiative Phase 7, launched by the Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying. It was started from Madakka, Kerala. The objective is to protect and promote the interest of the fishermen and other stakeholders across the country. So this is started by Kerala government, and the name of the incentive is Sagar Parikrama Initiative Phase 7, launched by the Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying. It was started by Kerala government. The objective is to protect and promote the interest of fishermen and their stakeholders across the country. Next, we will come across the budget 23-24. According to Union Budget 22-24, India's economic growth rate is estimated to be 7% in the current financial year. So this line is very important for your exam. The economic growth rate is estimated to be 7% in the year 2023-24. Okay. Next, estimated fiscal deficit for the year 2023-24. It will be 5.9% of GDP. The government has set a target of bringing down the fiscal deficit to 4.5% of GDP by the year 25-26. Next, the budget adopts the 7 priorities which acts as Saptarshi guiding us through Amrit Kal. So what is known as Saptarshi guiding us through Amrit Kal? Next, the national calamity contingency duty on specified cigarette is proposed to be increased by 16%. So this is increased by 16% on cigarettes. Proposed by national calamity contingency duty on specified cigarette is proposed to be increased by 16%. It should be increased by more. India has the third largest ecosystem for startups in world and ranks second in innovative quality among the middle income countries. So India has the third largest ecosystem for startups in the world and ranks second in the innovative quality among middle income countries. This is very important because it is the third largest ecosystem for startups in the world. Next, expenditure on various schemes under budget 2023-24. Top three expenditures are: first is Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, next is Jal Jeevan Mission, and third is Manrega. So first is Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, next Jal Jeevan Mission, and the last is Manrega. Next, expenditure on major sector. The top 3 expenditures are: first is transportation, second is defense, third is rural development. Next, very important, Economic Survey 2022-23. Top remittance recipient in 2022 as per World Bank is India, Mexico, China. So these are the top remittance recipient in the year 2022: India, Mexico and China as per World Bank. Top 3 investment FDI countries in India: Singapore, Mauritius and UAE. Which are the countries? Singapore, Mauritius and UAE. Top 3 FDI attracting sector in India: computer software, hardware, services and trade. So these are the top 3 FDI attracting sector in India. The first is computer software and hardware, second is services and third is trade. Next section is India's rank. In vaccine manufacture, India's rank first. Manufacture of 2 and 3 wheelers, what is the rank of India? It's first again. In milk production, first. So what are the first ranking? In vaccine manufacture, India's rank first. Manufacture of 2 and 3 wheelers, India ranks first. Milk production, first. Mobile phone manufacture, second. And egg production is third. So these are the important rankings of India. Foreign exchange reserves, the rank of India is 6th. So this complete our last sections and last set of our current affair. Please do watch regularly for this, for revision, for better revision of your current affairs section. You have to revise it regularly so that you can recall on your exam. So please try to watch the complete video, share with the other educational group, and please, if you like the matter, you are free to like and comment and share this with the other group. Thanks for watching this, and stay tuned for